Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Bite-Sized DMing. Today I'd like to go over a drop-and-go village called the Green Grove. The Green Grove is an enchanted area surrounded by a magical forest. The forest is 200 feet wide and circles the entire grove. Its magic also prevents teleportation magic from being used to bypass the trees. The plantation itself is quite thick and prevents any players from growing through it. If attacked, the plants magically regenerate after 1d2 seconds. There is a path located at the southern edge of the grove that sits 35 feet in length. However, it is protected by 2 tree sentinels. Stats for these sentinels can be found in the module. The druids that live here have placed some instructions written in druidcraft under the boulder by the entrance of the forest. Those that can understand the writing can read the following instructions: the sound of a jay, the feel of the frost, the smell of the skunk. Players should interpret this as having to create each of these sensory effects with a spell in order for the tree sentinel to become non-hostile and let you pass. Inside the grove lies an open field, immediately at their feet, a dirt path. It separates into 2 routes, heading into opposite directions. Directly northward sits a great tree. Its most notable feature is that it seems to be in a constant state of experiencing each season. With each quarter having its own season, this is the druid's primary artifact of the grove, as it was created by the founders, as a testimony to the group's goal to always protect the realm of nature and the world. The name of the tree is Quadron. Directly behind the great artifact runs a river. At its deepest it sinks 25 feet, and at its widest it goes 30 feet across. It has a rocky outline, but sandy banks alongside of it. The river is the major provider of water to the area and is always at a cool and clean state, as it is magically produced. Some berry bushes have sprouted up alongside the river. A bridge crossing the river lies at the western side, leading to a few more homes and the northwestern side of the grove. The druids have molded out 10 hillside homes in the area using their magic. Outwardly, each of these homes is 35 by 35 feet. The homes have dug into the ground and are quite spacious inside. However, most group meetings would happen outside of these homes, as these are the druids' private residence. There are 10 druids presently living at the Green Grove. Home A is currently used for storage, while Home J is empty but is often used for guests. Timber is a Trent druid. He spends most of his time in the forest, deep in meditation. He is able to teach anyone the way of the druid should they volunteer 1 year of time to become his pupil. Timber does not often attend the council meetings, but is the group's ancient history expert. He has also studied in druid training and meteorology. He lives in Area K. Glenton is an elven druid. Glenton is the unofficial head of the druid group. He is an 800-year-old elf and an expert in zoology. He lives in Home C. Hawkeye, a human druid, is the strong but silent type. His blonde hair contrasts his tan skin. He is the current lead marine biologist and will also often head out on research expedition. He lives in Area F. Goldheart is the Warforged construct druid. While his creator remains a mystery, Goldheart is a kind and humorous being. He speaks each word slowly and carefully, as he has discovered that people are often quite confused around him. Goldheart is the council's lead biome researcher and is often out on expeditions. He lives in Home D. Tilda Grassjaw is a dwarven druid. She has many years of studied geology under her belt and was instrumental in the upkeep of the hill homes for the council. She lives in Home E. Portha, a female lizard folk druid, is quite studied in botany and is the council's leading expert. She lives in Home G. Naru and Saski are the halfling druid couple. They have been married since they were in their 20s and have just recently celebrated their 100th anniversary together. Naru and Saski handle the care of the area. From composting to clothing, these two work hard and have affirmed their place here. They are both experts in the utility use of nature magic, and they share Home B. Halia Everty is a female elven druid. She is 300 years old and has been at the Grove for the last 100 years. A former cult leader, she disbanded her previous organization and devoted herself to the magic of the natural world. She is an expert in ritual nature magic and has various ruins that help keep the grove operational. She lives in Home H. Bog is an orc druid. Bog is a larger orc in his mid-40s. He has a graying knotted beard that is covered in flowers. He is the council's entomologist. He is intelligent and very focused. He lives in Home I. Shrubert, a sentient shrub that was brought to life as a cruel prank created by one of the druids that has since been banned from the grove. He has named himself lead shrubologist. He also claims that Home J is his home, but often lends it out to guests. The druids are quite polite to Shrubert, but find spending too much time with him a bit irritating. To the northwestern corner of the grove sits a row of crystals. These crystals are used for fine-tuning certain magic in the area. A table has been placed in front of Quadron and is used as a meeting area for the druids. This is where the council will go to discuss important issues in the naturalistic world order. As a council, each member has a voice at the table. Glenton typically leads the meetings. If players are looking to trade with the druids, there are several options. Naru and Saskia will trade basic supplies such as rations and clothing. Bog will trade armor and weapons made out of chitin. Halia will trade enchantments only for items of equal or similar value with the party. She has no interest in money anymore. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this week's video. Please like, comment, and subscribe for weekly updates, and I will see you next week.